Begin, doctor, with the new COVID boosters, right, which are now available for kids as young as 5 years old. How is the rollout going? Are you seeing parents bringing their kiddos in, and what's your message to those parents?
Well, we're excited because after my press briefing yesterday, we got approval for the new bivalent booster for 5 to 11-year-olds. So parents haven't started, but we are encouraging them to now. But overall, look, I mean, we've had the new booster since early September. We have over 375,000 New Yorkers who've chosen to get it.
Yeah.
And what we're saying to them is now's the perfect time. Whatever COVID throws at us, if you want to go celebrate with your family, do so with a peace of mind, able to congregate with friends, this is our ticket. Get boosted and get your flu shot at the same time, and do so before we start to see cases uptick or any change.
So if a child or even an adult has not gotten any COVID vaccinations, right, do they need to get those preliminary 2-dose route, or is this new bivalent shot better for them this winter?
It's a great question. So it's a booster for people who have gotten their primary series using the original formulation, but this is updated to cover Omicron and all of its subvariants. So if you've never been vaccinated, this is your booster. Apologies for that. This is your booster. I'm sorry, this is your vaccination. Right. So this becomes the replacement vaccine for all COVID vaccines.
That's a great point. Thank you for clarifying that, because there does seem to be, I guess, some messaging issues, right, with the importance of boosters. People are tired. They're tired of COVID. They're tired of being boosted. They're tired of going in to get shots. So the number overall, you said a couple 100,000, right? But that's low for New York when you're talking about millions of people. So what is the city doing to encourage New Yorkers to push them to go get the latest vaccination?
Yeah, relentless messaging. We just launched a media campaign this week. The state has complemented that with their own media campaign. I'm going to continue to do programs like this and tell every New Yorker to go get their booster now. But we're facing this trend all across the nation. Booster uptake has been low. And partially that's because people are comparing it to the previous booster, which was based on the original recipe, original formulation of the vaccine. And just like an iPhone, which you would update with new features, this vaccine is updated to work better, better for Omicron and its subvariants. And look, we understand the criticisms. The criticisms have been that I'm fully vaccinated, or I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, and I still got COVID. This version of the vaccine, much like we update our flu vaccines every year, will protect you from getting infection, as well as continuing to protect you from severe illness.
Meanwhile, most people are saying, oh my gosh, I think I have COVID, because they're entering the first real fall and winter with little to no restrictions like masking in place, right? They don't have COVID, they have a cold, which people haven't experienced in 3 years. So are you worried when you see this number of colds and flu, are you worried about another potential uptick in COVID going into the winter months?
Look, I will not be surprised if we see increases in transmission for COVID. I expect there to be increased flu transmission because flu vaccination rates have gone down. And as you say, we don't have as many restrictions going into this fall, which is why we're hammering home this message. Get your booster and get your flu shot at the same time before we start to really hit those cold weather months, before we start to see increases in transmission of COVID. Do it now and go into the winter with some more peace of mind.
I heard some people calling it the fluster, the flu shot and the COVID booster all at once. Go get your fluster. You know,
but I did it. It was great.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Are you seeing more people come about right now with colds and viral infections because of the restrictions that have been dropped?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, we have no restrictions on movement. We have no mask requirements currently, and we still have vaccination requirements. But look, I think that's part of getting back to some semblance of normalcy. So it's not surprising that we are going to see seasonal colds and flu increase. New Yorkers should be prepared, but this is our best way to prepare, is getting back.
And we talked about COVID, we talked about the importance of flu. We only have a couple seconds left here to talk about polio. The state of emergency has been extended, Commissioner. What does that mean, and how real of a concern is this, especially for unvaccinated?
It is a concern. I mean, polio is a preventable tragedy. It's touched my family. We've lost people and have people who are permanently disabled in my family due to polio, and we thought we had relegated that to the mid-20th century. It's back because of a concerted effort an anti-science effort against vaccination. So what do we do about it? We follow the data. We go to communities with the lowest 0 to 5 vaccination rates. We engage with the community, providers, religious leaders, schools, parents. And as a result of that concerted engagement that we've seen since that first case was reported in Rockland, we've seen citywide vaccination rates go up by 9%. We got to keep at it and get everyone. If you haven't vaccinated your child, go do it now.
Understood.
If you have an exemption, go get boosted.
We got to leave it there. I appreciate you coming on to talk about all these important factors, Dr. Vasan. Thank you for coming back.